That's what I was waiting. So good evening, everyone. Welcome to platform of GEG, Global Entrepreneurs Guild. And today there is a special event of Teachers' Day celebration. Okay, so Monday is GEG Day, Global Entrepreneurs Day. So we always celebrate our big events on Monday. So it's even though the Teachers' Day happened yesterday all over the world, I guess. We are celebrating it today, same with our Independence Day celebration. Okay, so today is our GEG Day, Teachers Day celebration, and today there is a special event. It's like we are like doing something different. But before that, what we are doing right now is like I will initially introduce GEG, Global Entrepreneurs Guild, and with that I will let you know about like today's agenda. Okay, so can you see the screen? Hope you can see the screen. So today we are meeting together, and today's plan or today's topic is roles and responsibilities of teachers, students, and parents in teaching and learning ecosystem. Okay, so everyone is playing role. You can say it is about student is a central in this whole process, and teachers and parents are like kind of forming the ecosystem for them. Okay, so that's what we are going to discuss today in very unique way. Okay, so and thanks to GEG, our very own platform, Global Entrepreneurs Guild, where we are in general collaborate different kind of entrepreneurs on this platform every fortnightly. And but today it is some different topic. Okay, but so that's why I will explain what GEG in short to you, all of you. So with what we do in Global Entrepreneurs Guild. So it is about your entrepreneurship journey. It is about your startup journey. In first thing is to go global with right strategies and procurements and whatever the tools you need. Basically, we are into the India as well as in Singapore, and we are like planning. We are going in some other countries also, and so that you will get some exposure in that countries. So basically, you can go global with Global Entrepreneurs Guild. Okay, so that is one of our first agenda. Apart from that, with GEG, you can, if you are already an entrepreneur or you are entering into entrepreneurship, so to accelerate the collaboration and joint venturing opportunities. So this has already happened within the GEG community, and it's we are like helping the businesses to collaborate with other businesses or do the joint ventures so that they can flourish with their entrepreneurship journey. Next is to create the platform for business, knowledge, skill, and attitude. So it's not only about going global. Developing your domestic market is also important, and it is through some knowledge, some skills, and some like soft skills you can do that. And GEG is obviously here only at this very moment and this very event. You can go and network with some of the guests, some of the participants, and you can like learn from them. You can consult with them. There are a lot of opportunities, and this is already we are doing that. And next is to procure sources and resources for entrepreneur important. So there are like we can it's like a software related guidance, or maybe directly for purchasing it. We can like guide you in those areas. So that's all about GEG. To in short, I've tried to explain everything. Apart from that, today we will focus on our main topic about like our main journey about like roles and responses of the teachers. But basically, this is, as I mentioned, this is Teacher Day celebration. Before starting the main event about like kind of like actual activity, I like to go and ask you about like one of the interesting question about your experience. Okay, and your best teacher, maybe just one or two people, the maybe 20 years back, 25 years back in like a school, there was one teacher. You, as soon as I mentioning about your best teacher, you there must be one name only. So I want one name and best memories with her or him. Okay, and for that you can go into menti.com and use the code 29231429. Hope you all are aware about menti.com. If not, experiment. Do this thing. Go to menti.com, your mobile or maybe same device, and use code. It will ask you 29231429. And I can do one more thing. I can copy and paste the that link also. Let me go here. Yes. So you can go into this link also. If you go into chat box, you can, there is a link and you can actually go here and show us, it's like express yourself, your best teacher and memories with that teacher. Maybe some like he appreciated, or maybe he may not appreciate it. He scolded you literally, maybe punished you, but that punishment made you. Okay, that punishment might have you are still remembering those things. So I want to hear something like that from you. So go and express yourself. You are free to. There are no restriction here now. Like you can. Okay, this is the thing, and I'm waiting for all of your answers. Yes. So someone mentioned Professor Sonia Chawal. Chawal. Okay, I hope the name is correct. Surname.
It's a Sonia Chawla.
Okay, thank you. Every time she asked me to speak for 3 minutes in the class without any maybe.
Actually, she used to ask me for every class to stand up and speak for 3 minutes without any prepaid topic, because I used to speak a lot. So she gave me this kind of, you have to start the class before her. So that was the everyday task for me.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Shalu, for that. Apart from there are sharing and caring and sharing. Someone mentioned. One of the thing is here. One of my best teachers was my Tamil language teachers in secondary school, and one of the memories I had with her would be attending various competitions with her. She was the reason to spark my curiosity in speech and debate. Okay, so that is one.
You are not audible, Rahul. Unmute, please.
Yes. So there are 11 people, 10 people now. So you can express yourself. What I wanted to.
This one is mine. This is a spelling error. This one is mine. Nurul and Usmani is the name.
Okay. He was a great motivator, teacher while playing. Okay, that's great.
He has never said like he was a great motivator of which type. Like he never said that you should do this, you should do that. He has never said. But if I'm doing anything, he used to ask the questions.
Okay.
And then while asking the questions, I was curious to know more about that and to update myself, so that whenever he comes from anywhere, he used to ask something or other, and very interesting questions. So that was his way of motivating.
Okay, that's great. That's great to hear, and that's what I wanted to do. Like I want you to take into that memory lane with your best teachers, and that is really nice thing to connect with, at least through memories, to your best teacher on this special day of Teachers' Day. Okay, so there is one more thing. My best teacher is helping miss when I was studying in 7th standard. She was my class teacher. She encouraged me to study well. She is a great motivator. Okay, that's great. Yeah, you can choose to name her or him, or you can just mention about the best teacher. What is the standard? Main thing is your best moment or memory with that particular teacher. Okay. So we got 5 responses. That's good. And with that, you can keep doing this, but we'll go to our next session where that's interesting part of today's.
I make you as a co-host. Can you start to record? Okay. He joined.
Yeah.
He joined.
Yes. Sorry for that. There was some connection issue. Okay.
Okay.
So there is a naughty boy among us. Let us ask him. Yes, Rahul Patki, you tell us.
What about? Sorry, I missed a few minutes that time.
No, who was your favorite teacher and why?
He was my English teacher in standard, I think 4th, 5th standard. And he was a English teacher, Mr. Lolge. He was from, I think from Pune only. And like, he was very supportive to me, basically. And like, used to consider me a good student. And he was not only like very pushy about English. Like sometimes if he used to ask us what to do today. And on that note, like suppose obviously students are always ready to play. So in English class, when it is very important class, he used to take us to the ground to play cricket, especially. And like just as you are not in the mood to study today, let's go play. That was the best thing about him. So I still remember those memories. Okay, so that's about my memory.
Okay, so Lakshmi ma'am is here. Lakshmi ma'am. Maniv ji is there. Maniv ji, you are such a creative person. Who was your favorite teacher?
Yeah, I'm a writer, so obviously it'll be an English teacher. But I had 2 English teachers. Both are women and both are very pretty. So when you're like little and this thing, so somehow, when and actually they were the best teachers, because I've also had other male teachers who actually, thinking back, I know that they probably didn't guide me the right way as I should have. But these 2 teachers were my 3rd standard teacher, her name is Saraswati, and my 6th standard teacher, Geeta Miss. So, see, we all learn English, right? The whole problem, in fact, today, I go to this clubhouse, stuff like that. There are a lot of people trying to learn English. And some of them are actually postgraduates in their country. Like there are people from Pakistan or Bangladesh or even, somewhere in Africa. They're postgraduates, but they still don't know how to speak English. The problem with our learning is always they teach you to read and write English, but never has separate sessions for spoken English. So I think that's still continuing. I guess these 2 people made us speak, and they spoke very good English, the right diction and stuff like that. I mean, growing up in Chennai, you have a little masala flavored English most of the time. So they actually made us neutralize those heavy South Indian accents and made us look at conversation as a tool to learning the language, not just reading and writing. So Geeta Miss, wherever you are, miss you.
That's great. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now SS Ali Sahab is also there. SS Ali Sahab.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
I would rather share 2 of my teachers. One was my 10th standard English teacher. When we were in class 10, he said, at the end of your life, if you can count at least one friend who lived throughout your life like your shadow, who was never judgmental and who accepted you as you are, then you can count yourself that you are the most successful person in this earth. Did not understand the meaning of that sentence at that time, that philosophy at that time. But today, I understand the meaning and the reasoning behind that. So thank you, wherever you are, for giving me valuable lessons in my life. And second, an elderly gentleman, father figure, when I was in my Naval Academy, he used to tell at least 2 to 3 times in a week to us, like children. And he used to tell in Hindi. So I will repeat it in Hindi. खाना पीना भाईचारा, लेना देना कड़क व्यवहार. अगर ये जिंदगी का उसूल मान लो, जिंदगी में कभी भी तकलीफ नहीं होगी किसी का साथ. So I would of life. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for sharing this important information for us also. It is important for
In
us.
fact, like when we are sharing food, so that increases bhaichara, like brotherhood. So we come closer if we are sharing food. So we should always offer food to the people. Like even you are like quite well off, but whenever we meet, whenever we are together, we should offer food, something to eat, there is snacks or meal or whatever is the time. That always increases love and brotherhood and binding. And this Thadak Dhadak and all gifts and other things are for the festivals. That should be given on the festivals. But in day to day, we should share food with each other. That was the lesson given. Very beautiful lesson.
Just to add little more on that, that you, whenever you are having monetary transaction, be very strict, professional, keep account for every penny. You have to give, you give, you have to take, you take. But then whatever you spend on hospitality, you should never keep an account for that. Thank you.
Okay, so that's great sharing. So I want few more people. Dr. Shalu, can you come and again share some other memories of you?
Yeah, I shared one, that Rahul, and that is really, that gave me a lot of, lot of confidence, because, before teacher, I was used to take my friend's class here for 3 minutes and without any topic. So that was good thing. And I'm sorry for the camera, I'm not able to on, so excuse for that.
That's fine. That's fine.
And of course, now if we say that Dr. Ram is there, Dr. Haleema is there, Rahul is there, all our teachers and gurus, mentors nowadays. Thank you.
Yes. We'll come back to Shwetha for sure, because we have big plan for with her. So before that, I think Dr. Ali is already talked. Anyone else is there? I think Geeta. I think she's still there. I want everyone to come forward and share their experience, especially about teachers, whatever.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Okay. Hello. So my 7th standard teacher, I'm from Burma. She's really such a caring person. When I feel down or feeling depressed, she always gives me a positive energy. So for that reason, I like her so much. So this I want to share about it.
Thanks for sharing that. Thank you very much. Next, I like to invite Muthu. Or maybe Sumti ma'am. Okay. unmute yourself and you can talk. Like it is about like sharing. This platform is for sharing your ideas, your views. Today is a special day, so it's not about only ideas. It's about your memories, your experiences with your best teachers or any particular teacher who made you something like who added value to your life. Maybe someone punished you, and that today you realize like yes, that was the good thing. Maybe that time you felt bad, but now you realize that was one of the good thing happened to you. So something like that I would like to hear from someone.
Yeah,
Even
I'll go. I have another anecdote to share.
yes.
So there's in my earlier years of school, we had this games teacher. His name is Asai Tambi. So he's a very very physically fit guy. I mean, he looks like a PT master, and big mustache, and very powerful guy. But a very nice chap. So as a PT master, he never taught us much in the sense we didn't have our own playground, so we had to go to the YMCA to go and play and stuff like that. So we didn't have too much time for training and stuff. So if you have a skill, then he'll allow you to play games. So once a year we have the sports day and 3 weeks of training just before that. And his way of thinking is like, you go do long jump. If you don't qualify the mark, hello, I see Garjao, say very rude, how PT masters are. But he's probably the teacher I'll remember for a lifetime, not for his sports, this thing. He used to come as a substitute teacher when we don't have the regular teachers in class. And then he started telling us a story. So this is a classic written by a Tamil writer. It's called Ponniyin Selvan. Incidentally, Maniratnam is making that movie right now. I think it's going to come in 3 parts or 5 parts. I don't know. But the original book is 5.
Okay.
The original book is 5 parts.
Okay.
It's huge. So he started telling us this story when I was in second standard. He finished it when I was in 12th. So for 12 years, he told us this story because it's so huge. He'll start again and go back and start again and again. It is such a mind-numbing experience. Now, when I read that book, I've read that book some 5 or 6 times, all the 5 volumes. But I always remember him. So I'll tell you why he is important for me. So today I am a writer. I'm a creative director. I write ads. I've written 10,000 ads. But to think about it from a very creative point of view, storytelling, it's so important. Like today, if I can tell the same story to you in a slightly engaging fashion, I think it's because of him. Because he told stories in a very engaging fashion. And it's a classic. And he made it so nice and with a lot of pauses. And you won't believe, he'll say, I'm going to stop here. Next, class, I'll come. The thing is, we don't know when he's going to get another substitute class. So sometimes the next chapter comes after 4 months.
Oh.
So much drama in that, so that's another teacher which I really will never forget in my life.
That's really interesting, Manif sir. We like to connect with you even after this event. And especially you mentioned about Mani Ratnam. He's one of my favorite or my most favorite director. I never miss any of his movies. So I'm waiting for.
So as a child, I acted in one of his movies, Anjali. Just a small, gang. So I met him recently in the airport. So I told him, sir, how are you? Then he couldn't replace me because a lot of kids in that movie. He said, oh, you're part of that gang. Oh, how are you? This, that. I said, this is what I'm doing. Oh, that's damn good. So, I quickly pitched one story to him. One of the scripts that I'm writing, I have about 2-3 scripts, half finished. So he guided me on some things. Don't tell me the full story now. Finish it and then bring it. Yeah, I'll do that. So maybe someday I'll go and meet him again.
Anjali is one of the classic, even that time.
Yeah.
So one of the best.
It's a very psychoanalytic kind of movie. How people respond to grim situations. The entire movie is about that.
Yes.
It's a beautifully crafted movie.
Yes, I like to watch it again. With main thing of today. So we are